Hey guys, welcome back to Who Let Us Out. Now, we are a film and TV news platform, but we wouldn't be doing our audience justice if we did not review some of the hottest trends that are taking over the internet and going viral online. Now, everything the Kardashians do seems to make the internet break. And on one of the most recent episodes of The Kardashians on Hulu, Kim got a salmon sperm DNA facial procedure thing, and it had everybody going crazy because they're like, well, what is this? Why is Kim injecting salmon DNA into her face or whatever? Being me, I had to go try it out. So I went to the womb clinic in Los Angeles. And Korean skincare is becoming really popular. I myself use a snail mucin and a moisturizer from a Korean skincare line, which I will tag in the bottom. So I wanted to try this out, and before I even get into it, it's really important to pick a clinic that is an expert in this, that makes you feel comfortable, and that's what happened with me at the womb clinic. And I was like, you know what? I feel good. I know it's going to be a little bit painful, but the way they made me feel, I was like, okay, I can do this. So the treatment, the medical name for it is Rejuran, and it's good for, dark circles, skin elasticity, UV discoloration, all of that. For me in particular, I had like really bad dark circles right here, and they are already going away. And my skin wasn't really red, but it's already starting to heal, and I'm starting to see the benefits of the Rejuran. Now, what I had seen online freaked me out a little bit because I was seeing them inject it with these big needles, and I've had a procedure for my under eyes before where they put I can't remember what it was called, but it's like a collagen, and it's supposed to regenerate and get rid of your dark circles. They use these really big needles, and it felt so weird. So I was kind of expecting that going in. But my lovely nurses told me that there is another Korean skincare device called Regimate, and it's almost like a little, I would say like a gun almost, with like a suction device and lots of mini needles, and they use that. So it would basically go here, and we'd do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as many as we needed to do, and it had like a light suction feeling with like a pinch. I'm not gonna lie, in certain areas like here, the pinch was definitely like a 6. But when I think about how long the needle would have taken and how much more painful it would have been, I was grateful that they told me about this device. It's called the Regimate. So try and go to a med spa that offers that, because it's much faster, it's much less painful, and it makes the experience a lot easier. Now, I numbed for 30 minutes, then we did the procedure. There were some painful areas. I bled a little bit. Then they put me under like a UV red light therapy, and then I was done. So under an hour, if I wasn't numbing, it probably would have taken 20 minutes. And it has been a week now. So after a week, I'm already seeing that my dark circles are going away. I did, bleed a little bit, and I had little red dots or little red bumps, which go away after a week. I probably have a few left, but they're slowly going away. My face feels plumper. It's clearing up. It just feels like I've gotten more sleep. I feel good, and I feel like because I didn't inject anything that was bad into my body, I'm feeling a lot better about it. I will do an update, in a few weeks to show you the full results. But all in all, I'm already seeing the dark circles under my eyes go away significantly. And before, I honestly looked like a raccoon and I needed to go to sleep. So like I said, it's called Rejuran. You can ask for the Regimate device. I will link the clinic I went into the description below. And then I'm about to show you the entire process and everything I did prior to, getting this procedure done. Make sure you guys continue to like, comment, and subscribe. And if there's anything you want me to try out that isn't too invasive, drop it in the comments below, and I am down to review it for you. Okay guys, here we go. So this is the Regimate device, which I was told is a lot less painful than using the needle option, which is the one that you may have already seen, and I can attest to that. Now, the initial part of the process is getting your face numbed. This part takes the longest. After application, you numb for about 30 to 45 minutes. So I took a little nap, filmed some content, went on my phone. It was pretty relaxing, and I feel like the location that you pick to do this procedure is very important. And of course, I will link where I went below because they made me feel like I was at home. And honestly, I pretty much rolled out of bed and went there. I was in comfy clothes, and I've never felt more safe and taken care of. What was also interesting about this numbing experience is that they actually had face-shaped saran wrap to place on my face, which sped up the numbing process and also made sure that I was really numb so that the entire thing was as pain-free as possible. So this is the Regimate device that they will administer the Rejuran with. This way you get lots of mini needles going into your skin as opposed to one a long needle, which will take a lot more time, and that means more pain. And this was honestly so much faster. I feel like the entire experience took about maybe 10 minutes. Prior to administering the product, we cleaned my face with alcohol wipes, which for some might be uncomfortable due to the smell, but it does not bother me. Obviously, before getting the initial pinch, as I would call it, I was a little bit nervous because I didn't know what it would feel like. However, it really was not that bad, and I was able to sit through the entire process without flinching really. However, my eyes do tend to water because if I'm going to describe the feeling, it feels like you're getting your eyebrows threaded, maybe times two. Trigger warning, you will slightly bleed from the punctures. I tend to bleed more than the average person, but after the process was completely done, there was no more bleeding. You will have red bumps all over your face for the first few hours, and they will slowly disappear after a couple of days. However, for me, I didn't get much redness after the procedure, and you couldn't really tell. But it is really important to stay out of the sun and wear sunscreen because your skin is much more sensitive. Similar to if you were to use a retinol and you have to stay out of the sun because your skin is peeling, red and sensitive, you need to take care of it the same way here. After we were done administering the product, I was given a face mask and I was put under red light therapy to really administer the product, and during this time I relaxed for about 10 to 15 minutes, and after I was done we made sure to apply moisturizer and SPF to protect my skin when I was going home. The entire process was so easy and I was probably in the spa for under an hour. And I healed within 2 days, and I was able to cover a red carpet for NBC Universal with a glowing skin the following Friday. Now, I did my procedure on Monday, and I did this red carpet on Friday, and I could already see a difference. And in this video on the carpet, I'm not wearing any makeup other than lip gloss and my eyelash extensions. If there's anything else you want to know about this process, please drop it in the comments below. This is me after we finished my entire face. I had small red bumps, but it didn't look too bad, and honestly, after a couple of hours, they went down. I would say after 3 to 4 days, my face was completely clear. After administering all the product, we put a face mask on my face, rubbed it in, and then put me under a red light therapy where I was able to relax for about 15 minutes to really let the product sit in. After, it's really important to moisturize and apply SPF because your skin is going to be a lot more sensitive and you don't want to be out in the sun or exposing your skin to harsh light. So it's important to protect it.